How you doing? The good captain here from Captain's Custom Works in CKW Studios. And today I've made 8 million teeny tiny cards that I'm gonna draw. Oh, I got crystal on the first draw. Okay, Monster Mash. 5. I cannot let that draw go to waste because everything I love doing crystal art, so we're gonna use that. That was made for me virtually. So let's see, we're picking 6 cards here, and then we got, let me see for a second, we got Horn Skullman Face Guy Skeleton. It looks almost tree-like, which is cool. I mean, I'd use. Okay, third card we have seems to be in a props. No, that was a serrated bone sword of some kind, which is also trying to push myself to get outside my comfort zone here, which is not happening because I love making monsters, so I guess I should have seen this coming. Fourth card drawn, we have little puppety guy, which is awesome. So that could be, I don't know, I mean that could be some sort of bait thing. That seems like the easy way to go though, so I don't know. Let's see what we got here. Fifth card, pom-pom tail. Alright, some kind of a puffy tail, we can do that. The 6th card. Oh, it's 2. There's 2. Can't have 2. Multi-headed dinosaur guy. This is all right. Well, I've chosen my own doom now. So, little preliminary sketch. Decided on a stump monster here with some hanging eye stalks. Turned out that card was actually an eye stalk from Lilamev, not a puffy poodle-like tail. But we're gonna put some crystals in there and then have a tempting sword sticking out of there. I think that'll be a good use of that bone sword, using it for that lure card. So I found a good tea light and some scrap materials to use to put this together for. I wanted to make a nice, quick, easy build. Drill press eyeball machine, readying some beads to be painted for eyeballs. Just kind of marking out some spaces where I want to carve away some of the foam and plastic to make some holes and interesting texture for the body of the stump. Using just some old wire, twisting that around, making some really simple branches for the stump out of it. Ended up just using masking tape to grab the branches, pour some strips so it have some rough edges and make some interesting texture. That worked really nicely. Tons and tons of hot glue to put this thing together. Just some cheap aquarium type crystals. Found these at a local thrift store. Hot gluing the wire branches on. Up just using scrap XPS foam for the bark of the stump. I originally intended to use cardboard, but the foam worked out really well. Just taking my translucent Sculpey teeth/thorns and embedding those. Branches are wrapped. Time for a little of that classic Black Magic Craft base coat. Black paint and Mod Podge. Put that pretty much everywhere except the crystals and teeth. Gluing my eyeball-based beads to some toothpicks so that I can have a nice little rack for painting them in a batch. Paint, first layer, and that'll give us a nice pupil in the center. Painting on the iris colors. Some UV resin for a nice lens. Bake in the UV nail oven. Bake it all, it's a cure, but if you use UV resin, probably do that already. I'm putting on my first layer of paint, just some grayish brown, brownish gray. This is all just inexpensive craft paint. A bit of some more warm tones on top of that. I have a nice little variation in the tree bark. Also, want to play up that monster angle a little bit, even though those crystals and sword are going to be tempting. It looks a little concerning. Using some more tan tones to show the difference in the wood grain and bark. Dry brushing some lighter shades on top of it, give it a little highlight. Decided to go with some more sculpting here for the bone crystal magical sword. Something that really had a fantasy feel. I like the translucent, and I intended to give it a little bit of glow effect with that brush later. Carving fake sculpting is actually pretty nice. Jute twine on there for a more textural element. Fruiting eyeballs for the eye stalks, watching anybody that's interested in that sword. Couldn't resist using one of these classic skull beads here. Just need moss all over the place. Pretty much everything I make does. A bit of brown staining, antique appearance to that bone sword, and then there's the pink glow on it with the airbrush. Just a cheap and easy OSL effect. Spraying fluorescent pink over top of the sword, and those crystals on the inside, which are going to light up nicely with that teeth. And the overspray on the teeth and edges really sell that glowing effect. Also couldn't resist throwing a little bit of resin in there. That's just some simple 5-minute epoxy, but it gives it a concerning effect. Here's the finished product. It's perfectly scary. Great for your D&D table or just a bookshelf. Maybe just a friend. Thank you very much for being with me on this now very rainy evening, and I
last one. And big thanks to all the awesome folks that have come together in the past to make this happen. I have put together my own sheet. If you guys want to include it in some of you guys' fun later, not pushing anyone to, but if you want to, you can check that out on my Instagram, also Kevin's Custom Works, and see all the other crazy nonsense I get up to there and here. And hopefully we'll see y'all again in the real near future. Much love.
How you doing? The good Captain here from Captain's Custom Works and CKW Studios, and today we're going to smash monsters. Bash monsters.